Hello and welcome. My name is Olivier Munga. I will be your host, and it will be my pleasure today to introduce you to the ERSA 10x Traders Development Network, which is a program that I developed to onboard people onto the academy to make sure that they have the right information, the right tools, and the right uh, um, um, onboarding process so that they can achieve their goals. It was very important for me to create a program because, and especially, and this became more apparent when I really solidified and developed my vision to impact 10,000 families from around the world to achieve financial security and independence. Because if you're going to deal with a very large amount of people, you want to make sure that everyone gets the same information, the same support, in the same manner. Not that one day you feel happy, the other day you feel tired, one day you miss a piece of information for one person. It was important that everyone gets to receive the best that I can and gets taken through the same program day in, day out, whether I'm dealing with one person at a time or whether I'm onboarding 50 or 100 people in one day. Everybody goes through the same program, and it's been designed with you in mind and with the best intentions possible. So, welcome to ERSA 10x. ERSA actually began as ERSA Traders Development Network and then morphed into ERSA 10x Traders Development Network. Okay, so I'll just give you a very brief overview. I'll take you through it. You can access this program on my website, which is my name, oliviermunga.com/ERSA. Olivier is Olivier, Munga in one word together with Olivier, Munga/ERSA. Alternatively, you can just go to oliviermunga.com, and within that, you'll see there's a section on my website here called ERSA Life. Okay, there's a whole bunch of other things on my website, but the one of interest is ERSA Life. So welcome to ERSA. I'll take you through very quickly. There's a lot of information, but do not feel overwhelmed with the amount of information because I break it down into weekly updates. So this is why it's going to take a few weeks, and I'll be your host during that whole period, but I will break it down in small pieces. And there's a lot of information because the academy is very extensive, and also learning a new skill, learning to trade the financial markets will require a number of things that you need to have with you, a number of tools that you need to be equipped with. But as I mentioned, please don't be overwhelmed. I will be there at least once a week with a little bit of information. Next step, next step, next step. Okay? So welcome to ERSA 10x. We educate and empower. Go through this in your own time. I describe a little bit how one day during the first lockdowns of 2020, I realized what I had in my hands when my friend Sally invited me to join this academy. And very quickly, I realized that if I was going to grow this academy, I would need some kind of program. And then the program evolved to 10x. But this just gives a little bit of background. Here's a very short animation video that I created myself that takes you through, with some music, the whole program and the whole academy. This is fundamental to understand that there's really two fundamental things about the academy plus a third aspect. The first one is the academy, to learn Forex and cryptocurrencies from A to Z. The second one is called Go Live, which really complements the academy and is very unique around the world, where we have access to live trading rooms, live trading sessions on a daily and ongoing basis by over 100 educators. So as you learn the theory, you can now start to sit through the practice and start taking trades in this safe environment where you're following the logic of educators, and then they take trades and you copy their trades. Okay. The third aspect, which is very powerful, is the referral compensation plan. You will know by now that the academy today is over 300,000 members strong at the time of this recording, and all of these members have been invited by existing member. It is a by invitation only academy, and this allows the academy to put together a very aggressive compensation plan that allows people to develop a parallel income to their trading. or to start generating money as they learn to trade. And it's very significant. It starts with $150 per month, and it goes all the way up to $750,000 currently dollars per month. And this will be increased because people are breaking that rank. So these are really the three aspects of the whole academy. You've got the academy, you've got the go live, or also referred to as live trading rooms, and then you've got a referral compensation plan that stretches across the world. Okay, and so here is when I developed this vision, and you see that it went from ERSA to ERSA 10x to empower 10,000 families to achieve financial security and independence. And I credit Michael Gerber. I had known and followed Michael Gerber for some time. He wrote a book called The E-Myth and The E-Myth Revisited. And I knew Michael Gerber. I appreciated his teachings, but it wasn't until I heard him again some weeks ago that it really hit me like a ton of brick that yes, I had a program, yes, I had some goals, personal goals and so on, but I didn't have a vision. I didn't have a vision for impact that went beyond my personal goals. And so please have a listen. This is a short video by Michael Gerber. And then I've included here the video that I shared with my friends and my team of when it hit me like a ton of bricks that actually now this is my vision. I want to impact 10,000 lives. Okay? And then finally we get to the ERSA 10X program. And so this is the program. As I mentioned, you'll see a lot of information here. I'm not going to go into any detail because you'll see each section has also a video that introduces that section. So I'm just going to fly through it, not go through any detail, just so that you know that there is a program and that if or when you join us, or if you have already joined us, I will be providing you as your host over a number of weeks with all the information that you need. Your success is my success. The way that I achieve chairmanship is by building chairmen and women. There's no other way. So of course, on the one hand, I am learning and I'm becoming a very good trader as I'm now going through boot camps. I've gone through all the education on at least for Forex. I haven't gone through the education for cryptocurrencies. So on the one hand, I'm becoming a very, very efficient and very good trader, and on the other hand, I'm impacting lives. And through this program, I'm gunning for chairman levels, and the only way for me to reach these levels is by building up other chairmen. And so really, the intention and the heart behind this program is complete because it is in my interest to see you succeed. Okay? So this is the video that I'm making now, ERSA 10X Overview. Welcome to the ERSA program. And I'll also include it here. I'll include for you a PDF and a Word document because you'll see that this is information that I use with you, but this is information that you can borrow and use and then use it for your own team as you start growing a team. Okay, so that we're all working off at least a solid foundation of information. So then there's what I call the host series, and this is where I open up a little bit. I created these videos very early on during the lockdown when I realized, wow, I've got this academy and I'm so excited to start learning and I'm so excited to start to share. But I made some videos. So here, and they're all 60 seconds, very short videos about the birth of the ERSA network. It's the first video that I ever made. And then what triggered me to take Forex seriously, something about my personal life, my professional life, my personal life, Sally's call, which is Sally is my friend who invited me to join the academy, and then why the name ERSA. It's actually a moon of Jupiter, a newly discovered moon of Jupiter. And so you can go through these. If you don't know me yet, this can develop some rapport as you think, who is this guy that is speaking to me on this video, or you might find that something will resonate for someone that you might invite later down the road, and to say, listen, this is the person who invited me to join. I'm part of his team, and by the way, he's also XYZ. He's a biker, or he loves to dive. Listen to this, and this might create rapport down the line. On many different levels deep. Okay, so just some information about myself. Next, we move on to the information series, which I also call the big picture. And so here you've got information series introduction. There's also here a host series introduction. Short video that tells you, okay, this is what this series is about. This is what the information series is about. And so because you've got this one that you can go through, I'm going to go through very quickly. So overviews. The opportunity by myself, videos like this one where I discuss what is IAM, I discuss about the academy, about the compensation plan, about the 2 and free, the fact that if you invite 2 customers to the academy, they waive your monthly installments. And then you've got some official presentations, which I'm currently reworking on, and I've made a note for myself here to create shorter versions. But these typically official presentations are presentations that introduce the academy and the opportunity to another person. So whether this happens on Zoom, whether this happens in a coffee shop, or whether this happens in a home meeting, whatever the setting, typically people will take these presentations, they come in many different languages, and then they will share that with someone over a chat, over a coffee. What I've done here, I've recorded videos of myself going through the presentation because I believe that anything that is repetitive in nature can be automated for efficiency, just like in a factory. And so I have automated all this this whole program. This video that you're watching also is part of this idea that instead of telling everyone one at a time about the ERSA 10X, I'll create a video and then I'll make that video the best I can with the best intention that I can, and that's the video I'll use all the time for everyone. And so this is the idea too, but with the presentations. And then you've got here a section for official overviews. And so here you have videos by chairman leaders. Chairman leaders are people who have achieved a very high rank within this academy. And so here I screen recorded a vision by the founder, which jumped out during one of the lessons of the academy. And so I recorded that because it was sincere, and this was the leader teaching people about Forex, and then his vision came through. And then What is IAM by Jason Brown. Jason Brown is a Chairman 750. This is why I've mentioned now that it's going to be Chairman 1000. This is $750,000 per month because they have contributed to the growth of the Academy. And we are now, we've passed the 300,000 mark halfway through 2020, and we'll pass the million mark by the end of the year. And then you have What is IAM by Matt Rosa, who's also Chairman 750. Here, Matt speaks about the growth. It's a very short video, again, that I've screen recorded. Speaks about the growth during the first lockdowns, explosive growth that we saw in the Academy for obvious reasons. And then What is IAM by Justin Owens, Chairman 100. And so you can get a sense of how they explain the opportunity. Please feel free to go through them. Then you have some more generic videos. What is IAM in 3 minutes, in 7 minutes? IAM education only, IAM compensation only, and something I've also screen recorded about testimonials. And then these are the official presentations that I mentioned above. IAM Mastery, but this is now taking you to a folder on Google Drive where you can access English, Spanish, Portuguese, German, Italian, Polish presentations. And you can go through it, or you can share it with someone, or you can sit with someone and go through it with that person, as I've mentioned. And then we go through the onboarding series. This is a very important series. You have also here onboarding series introduction that goes into more detail about what this series is about. Now I'm just going to fly through it. And that begins with the registration. So wherever you find yourself now, at some point you will have registered or you will be ready to register. And so here I've got a video for you interested in joining. Here are your next steps. Here's a video that I'm remaking. This is why it's not uploaded yet, about where and how to register, because there's now a new portal, updated portal, and so I need to make a new video. And here about the costs and the packages of the different sections of the Academy. And then once you've registered, welcome on board. And I've made a video for you here. Welcome on board. Here are your next steps. I mentioned that I will be updating you at least once a week. I don't want to overwhelm you and bombard you with information all the time, but at least once a week you'll receive an update from me about your next step. And this is why I mentioned there's a lot of information here, but every time you'll receive these updates from me to say, hey, how are you doing? Here's your next step. Just don't worry about anything other than ABC. Just do that, and then next week I'll update you again, and so on. And then there's a formal launch. The formal launch is very important, needs to happen at least 24 hours after your registration. And this is to go through with you this 5 steps to success guide, and really to get you to understand your why. And I've included here a why by Matt, Chairman 750. If your why is strong enough and so strong that it can make you cry, you are unstoppable. But I'm not going to go into that. You'll receive that once you join. And then you can too. This is just to show you some faces of people who are breaking rank. And so this is a generic one. This will take you to a folder on Google Drive. every time somebody that's breaking a rank, whether it's the platinum ranks or whether it's the chairman ranks, comes through my radar on WhatsApp or on Instagram and so on, I take it and I put it into these folders so that you can go and you can put these faces to these ranks and you can realize, wait a minute, if all of these people are achieving such phenomenal income levels, and we're talking about Chairman 10, Chairman 25, Chairman 50, Chairman 100, Chairman 250, Chairman 500, why wouldn't I be able to achieve? And it's all based on your why. How strong is your why? That's all. And then you're going to want to get started. So now you need to navigate the academy. And so what I've done here for you, I've provided a tutorial, which is an official tutorial about the academy, some handbooks that you can familiarize yourself about the IM members, the IM center, about the different strategies that you'll be learning about, and about the IBO, which stands for Independent Business Owner, and what you can expect there. Navigating the Academy, these are tutorials by me, short mobile tutorial, comprehensive tutorial, and comprehensive tutorial on a laptop. And then you're going to want to start your education. And this takes you through what you need to start, where to go, and so on. All right? And then there's the new customer setup essentials. This is the concept of the bow and arrow that I explained in this video, preparing to trade. And then you have some setup essentials from the upline team, and then a number of videos to help you now prepare to trade, downloading apps, opening a broker account, what about MetaTrader 4 and the basics, how do you fund your account, how do you copy trade, how do you get alerts, how do you plug into live trading sessions, how do you access the training center, how do you enroll in the academy, and so on. As I mentioned, a lot of information, but don't stress about it right now. And then you're going to want to take it one step further. This is where I am now at the time of this recording, and become an expert. So now you're going to want to go deeper, and you're going to want to attend some boot camps, which are also part of the Go Lives recorded sessions. And this is where I am currently, to hone your skill, to really dig into it, and to start going deep. Then finally, you'll have the support series where you learn and grow. Again, you have an introduction, and then you have corporate and team support. And this, how do you get plugged into all the updates of what's going on so that you can stay updated about everything that is happening. And then referral tools. As you want to now start referring the opportunity, you can use official videos, official presentations, which I've shown above. You have your own website. This is mine, that people can go and register, get information, official information, and register. And then you have some additional information that I share with you about where to get things that you refer people to. And then the IM related videos, this is when you want to start learning from people who are very successful. So I have a YouTube playlist that speak about IM related trainings, lessons, and so on. So you can tap into that. And then I have also another playlist with personal development. We grow into the person that we want to become. And so I heard the other day that in order to get to your success, to your next level, you're going to have to qualify for it. Currently, where you stand, you are not yet qualified for your next level. Otherwise, you'd be there. So it will take some growth. It will take some stretching. It will take some learning. It will take some sacrifices. And here the term sacrifice only means that you're giving up on the immediate gratification for a medium and longer term benefits. So you are gearing yourself up for growth. And this is really what sacrifice is all about. Okay, so this is really what the ERSA program is. As I mentioned, there's a lot here, but I will be taking you through it step by step over the coming weeks so that it's not overwhelming at all. And by the end of that, you will feel ready, you will feel equipped, and then you'll be on your way. And you can use any amount of this information to also share with your own team as you start growing a team of your own. And then here, I just forgot to mention that you've got here access to my YouTube channel. If you go here, our YouTube, and if you click, it will take you to the YouTube channel where things are organized. I forgot to put the 10x here into playlists. And then you'll be able to see some of them. The ERSA program, the tutorials, ERSA 10x onboarding series, testimonials, why I'm focused on Manny as an educator, IM related, personal development, and so on. All right, so this is the ERSA program in 20 minutes, a bit long, But it's very important, if you understand ERSA, even if you never hear from me again, you will be able to go through all the steps based on the information that's on there and to still achieve phenomenal success. Okay, welcome on board. Welcome to ERSA 10X, and I'm delighted that I'll be spending the next few weeks with you. Thank you.